This new affiliate marketing strategy will give anyone the chance to actually start making some money online. Make sure to watch this full tutorial as I go through each and every step. The first place we need to go to get started with this method is called Vocal Media. This website is similar to something like Medium, where people are able to post free blog posts talking about absolutely anything in any category they choose, where anyone can then click on it and then read through the entire thing. This is just one of the posts that I found earlier. You'll see that it's laid out just like a little blog post. People are then able to attach their links to them and themselves, which can obviously lead to anywhere as well. So like you've got links at the bottom here. This is why this is an extremely powerful tool for us to use with what we're going to be doing today. Over on SimilarWeb as well, you'll see how many people are visiting on a monthly basis. They've got nearly 3 million people that could potentially be looking at your post. This is all free traffic as well. This doesn't even include the extra paid method later that can then boost your visits to your exact blog posts. So stick around for that. So now what we're going to be needing is our own blog posts and our own ideas. These are just going to be found somewhere else and then adjusted to what we want. This website also allows you to do affiliate marketing without needing your own blog. To grow your own blog these days takes hundreds of days with hundreds of posts. Even then, you still may not be successful with it. This is why Vocal is such a great idea. To get going with this method, what we need to do is a little bit of research over on Vocal before we go ahead and make our own posts. If you come down, you can see some of the most recent posts. So like this was a day ago, a couple of days ago. They have the titles of it. Then they've got some of the categories that they're in. You can see all the categories that you could pick. If we then come over to the communities tab as well, this is what that looks like. And this is then every single category that you can add a post in. So this would be a great place for you to find something you'd like to post about, and then we can use that for our next steps. Don't worry if you can't think of something now, as you might find getting your affiliate offer first works better. Finding an affiliate marketplace can be done easily. If you want, you could use physical products, e-products, or anything like that. But what I'm going to be doing in this method is using CPA offers. This is because with CPA marketing, you only need the action. You do not need the sale. So of course, you could use impulse buying for someone to see your post and then immediately want to buy the product linked to it. However, if you don't want to risk the fact that some people may not want to buy a product immediately, then use CPA, as this may then only require the email address from a lead for you to then get paid. So if you are going to use CPA marketing, then head over to a website called CPA Grip. All you have to do is then make sure you sign up and register for your free account. This is all relatively easy. Just add all your information as usual. And then for the publisher type here, make sure it's GPT, which is get paid to. If that isn't there for you, however, then any of the others will still work. You don't need your own website for this either. So just add all the information that it has red asterisks next to and then move on. Once you've pressed registered now and signed up to your account, we need to come over to our main dashboard. So this is what it will look like once you've made your fresh account. Now what I want you to do is go to Offer Tools on the left hand side, then into My Offers. This will now bring up all the current offers that can be promoted through here. You'll need to make sure when you're looking for offers, you have email, zip, submit rather than mobile install. Once again, this is the reason why CPA can be very lucrative due to the ease of getting it to click and for someone to just give out their email. This page here is what the customer would see when they click on your affiliate link. All there should be on there is just a few simple steps they have to fill out, mainly that email that then will give you your payout. This is then going to be £1.79 just for an email. That's quite high. And then as my email address isn't verified yet, this will be your affiliate link. All you have to do is press copy link, and that will then save that link once you have a verified account. So when someone uses this link here and adds their email address, you'll get paid. So you want to make sure you keep this link that's underneath this handy for the next few steps. Okay, so now we have our offer of get £500 to spend at North Face. Let's move on to the next step, which is then finding a story that's interesting for people to read over on Vocal. Obviously as well, this has to relate to the offer that we're giving out. So using the offer of £500 to spend at North Face, this is around clothes and luxury. We can then do a story around that as well. If we search for top 5 most expensive clothing brands, we can then have a look at some of the articles here, as then if a lead was to read this, they will then get excited about clothing, and if they saw that there was a chance of the deal of £500 at North Face, they then might go through that and enter their email. For this as well, you could use any article you want here as well. There isn't a right or wrong answer. It's more about preference. So find one that you like, have a read through it and make sure it's okay. Say this one, for example, 8 most expensive clothing brands. This has then come up with this blog here. So we're going to be using this in our next step. However, I don't want you to just copy and paste this whole thing into Vocal. I want you to use this in our next tool, which will make it your own. We're going to need to select sections of this article and bring it into a tool called paraphraser.io. This little tool is going to change certain aspects of the text, making it different so we don't get any copyright claims moving it into a different platform. Once you've added your text there, press paraphrase now. Then on the right will be your paraphrased text that's changed some of the words slightly, making it your own piece of text. So then this is the part that you'll copy and paste over onto Vocal. Now over on Vocal again, we need to sign up for our free account by pressing join. And then once you've done that, you can create your story. This is then going to bring you into a story builder page, which is going to look like this. Obviously, this is then where you're going to copy and paste the text from before into the main body area down here. We can come back and edit this in a second, but for now we need the title. So head back into the article. So we can either copy and paste this title or we can use our own one, whatever we like. And then once that's added, we then need our main header image. This is what most of the other articles have to then grab the reader's attention straight away. You can either use their own images through Unsplash, or you can then select your own file in your PC. So say if we use their own one, we could then search for maybe designer clothes. Something like this would be quite good. Then for the subtitle, this is where we want to let people know that they have a chance of winning some money through that link that we're going to be adding in the text. So maybe something simple like that would do. And for us to add our affiliate link, we need to write something out like click here to enter, or something like this. You then can highlight this text, press this 2 little links together button. This pop-up is then going to appear, and this is where we put our affiliate link that we used from earlier. So if we head back into CPA Grip, copy this link that's here, so press copy link, come back over into Vocal Media, and then paste that here. Once we press submit, that's then going to be a clickable link. Another great thing as well, make sure it's bold. So if you make that so it stands out, press bold here, just a bit better for people to kind of make sure they don't miss out on it. So now all you need to do is finish off this article by going back into the blog and paraphrasing this whole thing, or as much as you want to paraphrase. Bring that back over into your Vocal and then fill out the whole blog. Obviously, you need to make sure it sounds interesting as well, so someone would actually read the whole thing and want to click on it, because the more people that click on it and like it, the more chance you are of getting loads of free traffic. Make sure as well you add a lot more than just one of these call to actions. Have quite a lot of them as you go through, not too many though, otherwise it will sound a bit pushy. So once you've then done that, press save changes. It will then save your blog, and then you'll be able to go through a review process that Vocal will do, and then it will then get posted. Now, although this website gets millions of views every month, you still don't want to just rely on that to make money. I can now show you how to increase the amount you make by even more. If we head to a website called Shoutcart, over here we can pay very small amounts to influencers who have larger followings or some smaller, for them to then give a shout out about our post. Depending on the size of the influencer and how popular they are will determine how much they'll charge, so bear this in mind. For a marker, some smaller channels or even channels up to 300,000-400,000 followers will charge only $20. So this channel here could even charge something around 30, 40 or so. Once you then sign up and register for a free account, you'll be able to see all of these prices as well. This can then be utilized for you to promote your post and get even more views and clicks to that same link. So if you create an engaging blog post, add your affiliate links to direct people to your CPA offer. And if you wanted added extra views and then clicks to that link, use a site like Shoutcart to then increase this. When you start making money with this, you can then use even bigger channels to promote your post even more for you to get even more thousands of clicks, and so on and so on. If this then all comes together, you'll start making money extremely fast, so make sure you get on it today. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for future money making methods.